There we go. What's up, folks? Welcome to the 15th episode of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the Adjacent Hex podcast. I will be your host this evening. Tales from the Archive is the show where we use the medium of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the digital game, to tell a story of some kind. Some will be tales from the actual Sentinel storylines, not very likely, and others will be totally original and or based on previous work. For consistency's sake, I do try to match each story up with an existing Sentinel Comics book title that has been mentioned previously by either Christopher or Adam or both, but that does not by any means make them real or official canon or anything like that. You can almost think of this stream as the Earth 603 Sentinels of the Multiverse. There will often be times that we deliberately make a play that might not make a whole lot of sense strategically, but it contributes to our narrative in some kind, or in some way, shape, or form. We will do our best to win games, but even heroes fall sometimes to adverse conditions, and that just makes for great stories. As with all the shows on the Handelabra Games channel, we do believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone, and in being as inclusive as possible, so any activity that works actively against that goal is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any more delay, let's open Ye Olde Book of the Multiverse and get this party started. Canon-esque, yes. Canon adjacent, I like that. Especially considering my podcast is called The Adjacent Hex. So, yes. As a consumer of comics and sometimes someone who works part-time at a comic book store, I've found that one of the biggest things that chase people away from the comic book as an entertainment medium is the major crossover event story. Now, I'm not talking about, a character making a few appearances, character A making a few appearances in character B's book without impacting the plot significantly in one way or the other or changing the timeline. I'm talking about the huge, X Wars, X being a variable, not a infringement on Marvel's copyright, I promise. And that, something that takes up the entire line, the entire publication line for a period of multiple months. Now, in Magical Christmas Land, they're a great way to introduce new readers to other often similar characters to the ones they might already be reading and increase overall sales. Unfortunately, that's laboring under the assumption that people can afford to buy more books than they can. The average subscription customer at our store picks between 6 to 12 books a month, depending on the title. If suddenly they're required to pick up twice that in order to adequately follow a plot line or understand a major crossover, we encounter a problem. And I hear complaints about that all the time. As per usual, a few years ago, Sentinel Comics found themselves ahead of the curve somewhat in a recent crossover between Conflux, Cosmic Concurrence, and a recently rebooted Nightmare world that sort of brought the three titles came together and culminated in a one-shot. This only required readers to pick up the issues they would normally buy, and they could buy the others if they found it interesting. But the entire story was told in each one of the 3 or 4 books. So it wasn't a big deal if they missed one. In fact, it kind of added to the story if you didn't read it all at once. So it opens, as many issues of Conflux do, in London, England, with members of the Prime Wardens spending some downtime together. This time, they were visiting a historical artifact exhibit. It's some kind of miracle that they're still managing to unearth these relics from the middle of nowhere, muses Anthony Drake, examining a brochure he picked up in the lobby. You'd think that by now, with, sonar and 3D imaging technology, we'd have found literally everything that's lost to history. Haka looks down at him and says, "There's something about the thrill of finding history the old-fashioned way." Hugh Loseley agrees. "He's not wrong, lad. Take this ancient urn, for example. Sure, we could find it with lasers and newfangled equipment, but you gotta ask yourself, where's the fun?" Anthony looks up skeptically, but says nothing, as the alien Tempest pulls a hat down further over his face to avoid being seen by a school group getting a little too close to one of the artifacts. Walking the other direction. As they walk past, they fail to notice a group of teenagers getting a little too close to one of the artifacts, a set of tools uncovered recently in ancient Egypt. So game 1 tonight will be a few members, not all, for reasons you'll see later, of the Prime Wardens. Not really in their Prime Warden state, they're just in their normal, because they're sort of caught off guard. It is worth noting I'm using the Freedom Tower here as sort of an analog for a museum. In this case, the museum is kind of it's sort of... I guess the museum just particularly likes to collect superhero artifacts. So that's how the Freedom Tower is sort of doing its thing here. So yeah, let's get this party started. Meanwhile, Ra is nowhere to be found. Yes, Ra, the Staff of Ra has been uncovered elsewhere. I guess I didn't mean to reorder the heroes, but there you are. Okay, Haka is starting out with Haka of Restoration, Punish the Weak, Rampage, and Tomoko. Captain Cosmic starting with an Augmented Ally, a Brace of Conservation of Energy, and a Destructive Response. Oh dear. Argent Adept is starting with a Brace of Inspiring Supertonic, and an Instrumental Conjuration, and a... Excuse me. Musagrini's... I can't pronounce that. Harp. And Tempest is starting out with Ball Lightning, Electrical Storm, Elemental Subwave Inducer, and Flash Flood. So, we are looking to start the game. Who do we got? We have Atum, Geb, Nephthys, Set, and the Desert's Wrath. Well, that doesn't do a whole lot. Well, I mean, it does a little, but... Yay! Nobody takes damage. Good place to start. Good place to start. Alright. And, of course, that'll happen. Now things start to take damage. As the teenagers pick up the artifacts, they become the avatars of the Ennead. Cursing under his breath, Argent Adept takes up arms with his companions. And a battle begins. Alright. Tomoko's not the worst option here. Punish the Weak isn't bad. But Rampage could actually be a pretty good start, considering that there's a bunch of targets in play and just doing a bunch of... Actually, I could do Punish the Weak now and Rampage next turn. The Dust from the Exhibit attempts to respond to the will of the Ennead, but fail in their duties. Yeah, so I'm going to go Punish the Weak here and start leveling some damage at Set. Quick reminder what the Ennead does. No villain targets in play. Heroes win. So it's get aggro. Yep. So get aggro. There's no constructs in play right now, so that doesn't seem bad. Augmented Ally. That would be better. I'm going to hold on to that because that'll be better when Haka has more cards in play. Based on the fact that Haka is on the art, that's the flavorful play that we'll make here. Yeah, we'll happily play that. Yep, Energy Bracer. And we'll continue to level damage at Set. Just try and aggro him down. That feel when you go on a field trip and become deities. I think I'll be honest. These teenagers don't really know what they're up against, and the members of the Ennead are probably not going to be very happy with these hosts. So this seems quite good. Give Haka a power. Oops, nope, this one. Set has taken 12 damage this turn. We'll take it. Very nice, very nice. Electrical Storm's good. Ball Lightning is also good. There's no ongoings right now. So Tempest is just going to go ahead and... is this the Egyptian Spider-Man origin? I will be honest, Darren, I hadn't considered that, but you're not wrong. This is basically Spider-Man's origin. I actually had something a little bit different in mind. As a little bit of background, this story, much like Lewd Dolphin's stream the other night, is a celebration of this little product coming out. I'll switch back here so you guys can see. It is... Oh, come on. Get in front of the mic. Or camera. There we go. It's Laser Riders. It's Laser Riders. Stupid laggy camera. Yes, so this story is a Laser Riders story. It will start to come into focus as we move forward. So, here we go. A tomb plays a card. Yep, things are going to take some hits. That's all right. A tomb. Okay, yep. We played Laser Riders this afternoon. It was awesome. It was very, very cool. I had a lot of fun. That is exactly what I said on the podcast, Aaron. It is so 80s it hurts, which just makes me all that much more happy. I'm a giant fan of like 80s music and stuff. So, all right. So Rampage is going off. Level and damage it's set. Bink. I mean, everybody's taking damage here. And of course, the heroes are going to take a little bit too. But Punish the Weak will prevent a little bit of that. Yeah. Thank you, Cytosine. Yes, indeed. Totally radical. Ooh. Tayeha. If I had had more time, Darren, I was going to ask Jean-Marc if I could play the Laser Riders music instead of the actual Sentinels music tonight. Unfortunately, I was very busy this week. As per usual, I was very busy this week and did not get a chance to. But, yeah. Yes, because he will have 2 powers shortly. And we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah. Who's taking a lot of damage? Argent, actually, Tempest is probably going to be our... If we can choose where the damage goes, Tempest is going to take it because he has slightly better healing power than anybody else. Argent Adept. That is not the worst. We're going to play the harp. Because if we use the harp, Inspiring Supertonic becomes that much better. Alright, Haka. Do your thing. Take more damage, Set. Oh, don't worry, folks. Apostate is coming. Sort of. Alright. I mean, Ball Lightning is a consideration. What is... start of the environment turn, move a villain target from the villain... Ugh. That's just ugly. Yeah, we'll go ahead. I mean, it's less than value, but... Alright. Refocusing his attention. Setback damages Nephthys with his Ball Lightning. And then lashes out against Set with his Squall. I know, Jay-Z. We were sitting there looking at her avatar in Laser Riders, and we're like, Visionary Unleashed should have that awesome skirt. Like, just, let's be honest here. Okay, that is not a good card to have. Good thing we have... There we go. We'll take 3. That hero is dealt damage. So do that. Oh, it's the first time, so it doesn't matter. I know, right? Dark Visionary would absolutely wear that skirt. Yep, that'll happen. Yeah. Okay, so Haka of shielding. I guess we can bin the Haka of restoration. We're not going to use it for a whole lot. Enduring intercession. No, that's not as useful. That's limited, so we'll do that, and then we'll call that good. All right. Oh, nice. I missed a beat. I didn't see how this happened, so I apologize. That will be put in hand, because that's really nice. That can go on the top of the deck. I quite like that a lot. Inventive Preparation is sick, but I think we're just going to do that. Oh, man. See, now I've punted. All right, well, we can always get that back. We can recur that, especially by doing this. All right, into the hand. Nope. That's really good. Top of the deck. That's fine. Bottom of the deck. That's fine. Trash. That's fine. And we'll do it again. Argent Adept just getting all the ready. Yeah, see, there's the Vernal Sonatas back. We'll put one in the hand. We'll put counterpoint. Yeah, we'll put counterpoint bulwark on there. Very bottom, we'll do this. Trash. Oh man. All right. And Vernal Sonata. All right. And then Haka on top of the deck. Well, I mean, Rampage worked well the first time. Kind of like that. All right, Captain Cosmic. Wounding Buffer was pretty nice. Vitality Conduit. Energy Bracer. No, we'll do Wounding Buffer. It's fine. That's also fine. There we go. All right. Getting aggressive. All right. Yep. Okay, shoes in play. Violence does solve problems. Love it. Alright. What's... Okay. Shoot, just... His health wasn't showing up. Alright. Taeha is a consideration here. Tomoko is also a consideration. I like the idea of having 2 powers in play, or 2 powers around, though. Especially since we can do this. And Shu prevents damage. How is he preventing damage? Is immune to melee and projectile. Okay, so we just gotta use someone else to kill him. That's fine. Violence does solve problems. You heard it here last, folks. Not the worst. Cosmic Crest is in play. Sure. Might be able to take out Nephthys here, or start getting on toward that. Oh, wait. Alright. What do we got? In play. We know what that was on top. It's going to be Tempest again. Okay, the disruption's back. That's niced. Niced? What is niced? Alrighty. I mean, Vernal Sonata's just really good. But we can probably play that off of something else. Scherzo is really good. Although I'm just going to instrumental conjuration, get that harp back. Sorry, Ennead, you're not quite that good. And then we will do this to give Haka another power, another shot. And we will go ahead and smash Nephthys for dead. Entomb her. Next lowest is Geb. Punish the weak. And then we will gain some health back. That always seems like a good decision. I quite like Inspiring Supertonic. Alright, yep, well, everything's going to take some damage here. And then... Flash Flood is a consideration, but it's not relevant at this moment. Subwave Inducer's fine. Sorry folks, my belt clip has fallen off. This could be interesting. Yes, my cat decided that yesterday. It was really weird. Yep, that's fine. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, read cards, Zach. Come on. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be Elemental Subwave Inducer. And then we go ham with projectile damage. Unfortunately, that can't hit Shu. Bummer. Okay. Yep, well, I guess that's just going to happen. Well. All right. I guess whatever. Cat nap time. Yes, the cryo chamber helps us out a little bit there. That's nice. That's nice. Yep, here comes some card plays. It's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, that can hit Shu, so we might as well. That's nice. That's very nice. Yep, that sure is fine. Okay. Don't know that gets anything at this moment. It doesn't. Sweet. All right. Everybody's looking good, so I think it's time for a rampage. Oh, no. We'll start with Geb. A tomb. Yeah, it's only 4. Well, it happens. But Punish the Weak will prevent half of that, which is quite nice. Alright, Mirror is a consideration. But I think Taeha might just be better. Yeah, we'll do it. Sweet. Murderage. There's no constructs in play right now, so That is a little irritating, but sustained influence is fine here. Captain Cosmic, noting that the Ennead has taken some amount of damage, conjures an autonomous blade and plays it next to Haka. Take this! Or, sorry, take this, mate! Haka looks down at him and smiles. Gladly. Vernal, not bad. What is this? Destroy one ongoing or environment. Not relevant at this moment. Rhapsody. I know, right? He looks so good in Laser Riders. I am really impressed with the Laser Riders artwork. I will be honest. I was a huge fan when I first saw it, and it just keeps getting better and better. The finish on the materials is amazing. Of course, it was giving us headaches by the time we were done playing, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, but we're gonna continue to use the Inspiring Super Tonic. Which will allow Haka to use Taeha to whack Geb for Xaxes. And then that's energy damage, so that can hit Shu no problem. And then Atum is the next lowest, so he will be punished. Yeah, exactly. It's like extremely awesome Captain Cosmic. Alright, Electrus is subdominant. Nice jaw. Alright. Yeah, might as well just let it fly. All damage is dealt is that type. So seeing as how energy damage is perfectly acceptable against Geb, we will Shu rather. We'll go ahead and do that. Flash Flood. Let's see. Each target regains one. Well, that's just not fun. That's not the worst. Looking around the museum, Tempest thinks, well, these artifacts from superheroing are not the worst. I think I'll leave them alone for now. More 80s Prime Wardens. Christopher, Adam, you know what to do. Or actually, that, Jay-Z, sounds like something you could do in the Sentinel Comics RPG. 80s Prime Wardens. 80s pop star, Argent, Adept. Yes! It's like... Or I would even go as Night Mist as Robin Sparkles. I know she's not Prime Wardens, but, like, she has the Robin Sparkles number anyway. So, Shielding Winds seems fine. And we'll go ahead and swing Bada Bada. Alright, yep, that's fine. J-Bot. Oh. Oh, okay. Security station, that's not bad. So that is the security office in the lobby of the, or in the basement of the museum that we're seeing there. Yep, that all happens. Alright. Each player puts the top card of their hero deck. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Because that's before we rig things. Yeah. Okay. I would happily put that back into play, though. And that'll come right back into play. Bastet was a really good idea for an RPG character. I will be honest, Darren. I know you didn't ask me, but we have a player who's already figured out who his character is going to be. It is going to be Dr. Law. And I don't know how that's going to play out, but I'm really, really excited about it. Apparently he was running him in a GURPS Supers game at one point, and it was just really just quite a lot of fun. So so there you are. Ooh. How about another autonomous blade, Haka? How about one for your other hand? Haka's grin becomes even bigger, as he's now dual-wielding energy sword, or as now there are 2 energy swords floating around him. Alright. Yep, that'll happen. Come on. Turn the page. Yes, please. Okie dokie, elbow smash time. And that should trigger the autonomous blades. We'll hope. Alright. 2 from one. 2 from the other. Take that. A tomb is now entombed. Yeah, okay. I know. We can't do that. Boo. Potent disruption, that is... I mean... Sustained influence coming out. Sure. It'll be Argent Adept. So I might be able to give Haka... Oh, no, that doesn't actually work, does it? Alright, we'll look. We'll look around. Alright, Argent Adept, discard a card. This one. Saraband of Destruction, no. Super Tonic. One player may use a power. If I do that to... Yeah, okay. So we will vocalize. He starts singing the tune over the inspiring Super Tonic. He harmonizes with his own harp. What an incredible man, the Argent Adept. Tempest. We'll go ahead and do this. Oh, shoot. It's projectile damage. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, we missed. Bummer. Scherzo seems quite strong here. So it's a Harmony card. Well, okay. We'll let Captain Cosmic use a power here. See if he can do something good. Mistakes were made. Either deals 1 target X irreducible energy damage or up to... Yeah, that's fine. We'll play that. Get rid of them all. Ooh. Yes. That right back into play. Nope, that's fine. We will not be doing that. And then we will deal 1 target 4 irreducible damage. Have at ye, Shu! And then we will go ahead and gain 2 hit points back. Seems strong. The song of the Argent Adept continues inspiring the heroes to greater and greater success. Yep, that's fine. It will be lightning damage. Sure, sounds great. Vicious Cyclone. Does that do it? No, that's the start of your turn. I mean, why not? Tempest starts to churn up energy around Shu. Then strikes hard and fast with a squall. Not necessary. That's less than necessary. Yeah, exactly, Cytosine. Like if we can kill this on the environment turn. That seems fine. Do that and that. Yep, that seems fine also. Seems fine. Okay, sure. Alright. Here's the nervous bit. Yeah, it's fine. Not harming anything. Ugh. That's real ugly. But can't take damage, so ooh. Look at this. Haka of battle? We'll just... Oh wait, it doesn't matter. I mean, sure. Why not? We're not doing Shu any damage, so... Yep. And there we go. There's the battle. With one final blast of sound from the harp, the Scherzo of Frost and Flame impacts Shu and passes straight through him, sending Captain Cosmic reeling. The sound becomes loud and distorted as if played on an electric guitar. Just before he would impact the wall behind him, a beam of light erupts from beneath his feet. As if pulled by an unseen force, he is suddenly rocketed upward through the ceiling of the museum, doing no damage on his way past, and sent hurtling at breakneck speed, up, up, up through the atmosphere. Reaching the farthest depths of space in a matter of seconds, he regains control of the laser projection under his feet and brings himself to a halt, just in front of a strange, glowing hexagon. Alright, our second game tonight, the second chapter of this story brings us to Miss Vanessa Long, better known as the Visionary. In fact, it is Dark Visionary in this case. This story takes place sometime after she becomes Dark Visionary. At this time in her stories, the writers were using that popular mechanic of having the story told through narration in her head, and they were drawing heavily on the comic Watchmen for inspiration. Unlike the other characters' narrations, however, hers were outlined by a sort of pinkish, purpley, blue concentric circles indicating psychic power. I'm so sick of this. I feel like I'm traveling around the known universe trying to get rid of the voice in my head, filling my mind with darkness and doubt. Ever since that battle with Gloomweaver, I haven't felt the same. More powerful, yes, but somehow different. A flashback is shown to Dark Visionary emerging from the telekinetic cocoon and pounderizing Gloomweaver with psychic energy. I've returned to the time stream, stretched myself beyond my limits once again, and to attempt to purge this darkness from my mind. Vanessa is shown floating on a psionic disc through the time cataclysm. So, that should tell you, we are, of course, in the time cataclysm. Snippets of various intersecting timelines can be seen as she moves separated by lightning strikes and chaotic energy bursts. I'm not alone in this quest. Other heroes are concerned for my well-being. The scene adjusts slightly to reveal Legacy, Fanatic, and Bunker. The suit has been modified for flight capacity, hovering a few yards behind her. I have no understanding of why they are so concerned. They've seen me take care of myself countless times. Vanessa's floating disc comes to a halt, and she closes her eyes, seemingly meditating. Legacy orders the group to remain at a safe distance. Fanatic looks impatient but complies, and Tyler Vance can be seen staring intently through the visor of the bunker suit, mouth agape slightly. This torment must end, now, and I'll end it the same way it started. Vanessa sets up another telekinetic cocoon and wraps herself inside. The next panel shows Legacy sighing. Okay, team. There's nothing more we can do. Time to go home. Tyler turns the bunker suit to face him. You sure, boss? You saw what happened last time she hid herself away like that. Legacy turns around and begins to float away. That's an order, son. There's nothing we can do for her. From off-panel, a voice echoes through the air. Oh, I don't know about that, Legacy. That voice, of course, belongs to Kismet. So, Game 2 tonight, we see Kismet versus Dark Legacy, Fanatic, or sorry, Dark Legacy, Dark Visionary, Fanatic, Legacy, Bunker at the Time Cataclysm. Let's go. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, sorry, I did do my Wager, or a little bit of my Wager Master voice there. I apologize. I don't really have a Kismet voice, mostly because I'm terrible at voicing female characters. So Dark Visionary is starting out with Brainburn, Mind Spike, Psychic Maelstrom, and Suggestion. Fanatic is starting out with Chastise, Divine Focus, Final Dive, and Smite the Transgressor. Legacy is starting with Fortitude, Next Evolution, and Abrasive Takedown. Bunker is starting with Adhesive Foam Grenade, Heavy Plating, Omni Cannon, and Recharge Mode. Darren, to better answer your question, or to better answer your comment about Wager Master, I did give consideration to running another Wager Master game, but I was like, it can be over so fast that it just didn't make sense for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Also, Kismet is carrying, well, the Talisman, which will be played momentarily. And having artifacts was my original sort of MacGuffin for this story, but I ended up branching away from that, as you'll see in Game 3. So, here's the Talisman. Oh, hey, what do you know? Scattered Mind. It's got Visionary in the picture. Got to move next to Visionary. Alrighty. Lashing out with an initial burst of psionic energy, the Visionary slashes at Kismet with a psionic Mind Spike. One on top, one on bottom. We'll just rig Kismet's deck here. Violent Trickster will go on top here. And Prophetic Vision. Smite the Transgressor is a consideration, but I only have one power into play right now. It's non-hero, so that's not help. Actually, you know what? That helps with the Talisman, so we might do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and chastise the Talisman. Wait, oh, what? Does that not work? Why does that not work? Did I miss a bit of fine print? Oh, for goodness sakes. Non-hero card other than a character card. Non-hero target other than... Why can't that go next to the Talisman? Someone want to explain that to me? Sure. We'll go ahead and Divine Focus. And then we will exercise Kismet. Not to be confused with exercise, which involves, you know, running her around at breakneck speed. It's sort of what Tachyon does, I guess. Fortitude would be a decent option here. Next evolution is also a consideration. Go ahead and get that engine going. And there's the Galvanize that we all know and love. Yeah. Omni Cannon seems like a good option. Unfortunately, like, we need to draw cards, and yeah, okay, we'll get the Omni Cannon ready to go, and we'll draw a card. Oh, hey, another Omni Cannon. We'll load up an Omni Cannon with an Omni Cannon. That seems like a good move, right? Yeah, sure. Pow, 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 pow. Marsquake. The air around them in the time cataclysm shakes with power as a Marsquake interrupts the combat. Yep. That's going to happen anyway. Oh, you know what? Since that's going to happen anyway. I forgot about that. But we put that there. We knew that was coming. Oh, does it skip? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, take that. Sure. Legacy can get rid of one of the takedowns, and my mouse is going right off the table. Oh man, Bunker doesn't want to discard cards. That's rude. Oh man. Jerk. Alright. Psychic Maelstrom. Visionary lashes out with a psionic Maelstrom. Unfortunately, she's like crippled right now by curses and such. Continue to rig Kismet's deck. Okay, we will, yeah, glass draw. That seems fine. That is mitigatable. Is that even a word? Mitigatable? No. Done with you. Done with that nonsense. Yeah, we'll just play off the top. Because 4 damage seems like something not to waste. Excuse me. Actually, takedown would not be the worst here. We'll go ahead and do that. And there's the Galvanize. I know it's going to increase. It's a word now. Thank you, Jay-Z. I appreciate that. Yes. Well, we'll start by moving an Omni Cannon into the Omni Cannon, because we said we were going to do that. And we'll do that. Yeah, sure. Adheves a foam grenade, why not? I like the idea of not having the environment play cards. Bunker fires an adhesive foam grenade into one of the time cracks. For once, the environment stands still. As you can see in the image, the environment is no longer moving. Is not moving. Not that it was in the first place, but you know. Alright. You can't play cards! Jergosaurus. Alright, Cerebral Hemorrhage. Sure. Visionary is getting hyper-aggressive here. From her cocoon, oddly, because I did say in the story she was in. I was really hoping to draw a cocoon off the top. I apologize that I did not. Obviously, I can't predict everything. I try, but not always successful. All right, I don't like that to put that on the top. Get out of my face. Do just like we did before. Put that on the top. Fanatic hasn't. Oh yeah, she has Divine Sacrifice in hands. 3/1 irreducible. Sure. Hope to draw some good stuff. No. Oh, fine, whatever. Fanatic just loves attacking things and isn't going to stop dealing damage. She's not going to avoid dealing damage to the talisman. She doesn't care. Go to 40. Aha, end of days. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm probably not going to play that. I'm just going to be honest. Fortitude is a good option. Yeah, Fortitude. Galvanize. Okay, alright. Motivational charge, not a bad draw, not a bad draw. Yes, we would like to move 3 cards into the Omni Cannon. Load up the Omni Cannon with a maintenance unit. And an adhesive foam grenade. Bunker continues stuffing things in the Omni Cannon. I'll be ready in a few minutes! Tyler shouts to whomever is listening. Do your thing, son, says Legacy. In response, as an oppressive smog covers the battlefield. Yep. Okay. Alright. Evil demonic jewelry is a bad thing. You heard it here first. Ooh, okay. This seems like an aggressive play to put next to... Wait a minute. Oh, that went next to the talisman, didn't it? Oh, well. Okay, well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice there. Ah, there's the cocoon we were looking for. We're not going to end of days. That seems silly. Yeah, so we're just going to skip. Yeah, we will happily deal some damage, though. Getting Jeremy this week. Bringing the pain. As opposed to last week. Last week, oh gosh. I felt so bad last week. It was just not... It was unfun, Sentinels. Hippocratic Oath. Not for Sentinels of the Multiverse play. For more on that, see last week's episode, or don't. Because... that would be... Ugh. Gosh. Yes. Bunker continues loading the Omni Cannon with ammo. And a flat cannon. Omni Cannon is 14 right now. So we will continue to initialize. Okay, alright. Seems fine. No. Because it's all HP recovery. Atlantean Throne Room. Well, that's just irritating is what that is. Evil... Fanatic doesn't like the evil demonic jewelry that seems to be floating next to her at all times. Get this thing away from me, she says, swatting at it with her sword. Alright, there's the telekinetic cocoon, finally active. And here comes Absolution. Because we can't gain hit points right now. And there's another copy of Absolution. Because why not? Are you almost ready, Vance? Legacy says, smashing Kismet in the face with the back of his fist. Nearly there, sir. Good. Carry on. About one more load should do it. Dog, we heard you like Absolution. The dude bros rally to Fanatic's cause from one of the strange timelines. She looks at them quizzically. Not quite there, Kismet. Destroy 4... Oh. Well, that's just rude, is what that is. I got another one of those. No big deal. I got another one of those. No big deal. Alright. Ooh, this is flavorful. Okay. The probability that Fanatic would not smite a dude bro is close to 0%. I completely and wholeheartedly agree with you, Selfaria. I feel like she would just swat at it immediately on general principle. Alrighty. And she will continue to rig Kismet's deck. And trust me, that cocoon blowing up is extremely flavorful. And we will get to that in just a moment. But for now, Fanatic, having dropped Absolution, picks it back up, seizes her sword in 2 hands, and smashes Kismet, all the while screaming. Alright, so that puts us to 11, making it 23 damage. Whoops. Oh, yeah, yep, okay. So we're going to run one more turn. Well, I mean, we're pretty much going to win this, right? The Omnicannon's blowing up. Right now. It's going off right now. I'm ready! Tyler says, detonating the Omnicannon. It glows blue and fires a gigantic beam of light directly at Kismet. She reels in pain. The tumbleweed blows itself up. Huh, that's funny. Thinks Fanatic to herself. We found Kismet's weakness. Oh, everybody discards a card. Apparently Kismet's weakness is tumbleweeds. Who knew? Oh, sick. Fanatic can just 86. The page turns. So for flavor purposes, I'm double skipping, or skip, indicating that she is kind of more or less back into the cocoon. Oh, other than a character card. So that doesn't work. But you know what does? Firing for effect with Absolution, doing a bunch of radiant damage to kill the Kismet. We're 2 for 2 on the day, folks. 2 for 2. Without warning, Visionary's telekinetic cocoon glows a brilliant shade of violet. Energy begins to erupt in strong beams in all directions. Kismet is momentarily blinded by the light streaming forth where the Visionary once stood. Capitalizing on the momentary distraction, Legacy and Fanatic rush to where Kismet stands and attempt to slam into her with all their combined force. As they do so, Kismet releases a powerful psychic blast which impacts the cocoon like a freight train. The cocoon explodes violently in a wide beam of purple light and catapults the Visionary into one of the splits in the walls of the Time Cataclysm. By the time she's able to stand up and slow herself, she's hovering in a vast passage of open space, surrounded by glowing red and silver objects. Alright, so, for our final battle today, it's probably a little bit predictable, because based on the fact that we've been talking about laser riders all day. The final part of the story, well, features some a little departure from where we were at. Paige Huntley had managed to give Sergeant Steele the slip, for now. She had taken up refuge in the unusual part of the Arctic known as Insula Primaris. There it is. Oops, and of course we should probably get Paige Huntley, aka K.N.Y.F.E. Rogue. We are using Rogue Agent variant here, because this is after her escape from Filter. Taking a break to cram down a bite to eat, she picks up her few belongings in a Filter-issue backpack small enough to not hinder her movement. She looks down at a tablet-like device in her hand and notices a red alert indicator is blinking at the top. Pressing it, the screen shows an illustration of a wanted poster similar to the ones she's seen in history textbook growing up in Scotland as a girl. That can't be right. Who uses these anymore? She thinks to herself. Scrolling down, she begins to read the details. Wanted, dead or alive, Don Cohen. My god, this list of charges is a mile long. Contact Jim Brooks for information. Best get started then. She puts away the tablet and shoulders the backpack. Without warning, a twig snaps in the distance, followed by a loud cussing. K.N.Y.F.E. was an infiltrator. Knowing full well how to disguise herself and avoid capture, she attempts to blend in with her surroundings, taking up refuge in a nearby cave surrounded by undergrowth. This is interesting, she says to herself, moving deeper into the cave. As she does, she begins to hear discussion coming from a cavern inside the cave network. A larger cavern inside the cave network. The temperature climbs, and K.N.Y.F.E. begins to sweat. The light emitting from her energy blade reflects on the cave walls. As she gets closer to the source of the voices, they become clearer. My unpowered daughter is no longer a threat to you, Citizen Anvil. She can bring as many friends as she likes into our home. The fact is, there are far more of us than there are of her. So, of course, our villain, Citizen Dawn. Paige deactivates her energy beam and hides behind a rock. She sees Citizen's hammer and anvil kneeling before Citizen Dawn. This isn't the time to strike. K.N.Y.F.E. thinks to herself, I'm not ready for this. Paige looks up into the higher parts of the cavern and sees nothing. Wait, was it It was. An infrared eyepiece. A few feet from where she was looking. Could that be? A Western hat? No way. And yes, a sniper scope. Maybe this wasn't the worst time to strike after all. The Wraith puts a finger to her lips to silence K.N.Y.F.E., and Paige can't help but smile. Alright, so in Game 3 tonight, which hopefully will be a little bit longer than Games 1 and 2, those are pretty fast, we are looking at K.N.Y.F.E. Rogue Agent, the Wraith, Expatriette, and Chrono-Ranger versus Citizen Dawn at Insula Primaris. Let's rock and roll. Starting to feel somewhat boiled for safety in Insula Primaris tonight. All right, so K.N.Y.F E starting out with, come on, a brace of amplified combatant, battlefield experience for the greater good. Wraith is starting out with impromptu invention, a brace of inventory barrage, bleh, and suit yourself. Expatriette starting out with arsenal access, incendiary rounds, RPG launcher, and speed loading. Jim is starting out with bounty board, displaced armory, his hat, and a neurotoxin dart thrower. Quick reminder, Citizen Dawn, just because we haven't seen her in a while, she can only flip once on either side. So we're going to see 3 citizens. If there are 5 or more in the trash, she'll flip over. And at the end of the turn, she's dealing 2 energy damage. On the other side, she's immune to damage, but we need to bring a bunch of citizens into play, and then she'll flip back over for 1 time. So, yeah, let's see what happens. We're going to see Citizen Summer, Citizen Anvil, nice, nailed it, and Citizen Truth. I love it when I can, you know, when the writing component of this just nails the opening plays. Sometimes they're predictable, obviously, but, you know. Well, that just is not a good place to start. I guess we can discard that, although it's not ideal. That's really not fun. Well, okay, that's fine. I guess we know what we're discarding for Wraith. Inventory barrage just so bad early in the game. The incendiary rounds are not as ideal as we would like, and speed loading is you know, meh. Jim, on the other hand, that's not as useful as we would like it to be. That's nice, but we've got 2 equipments in hand right now. I think we're probably okay to get rid of it. Yeah, well. Okay, so there's 2 ways to handle this. We could just kill off all the citizens and flip her over and then try and get 3 back out again. I think with the fact that this is a fairly aggressive team, that's probably what we're going to do. So based on the fact that they're striking from the shadows, they are going to start whacking citizens first. Oh yeah, that doesn't work that way, does it? Hold on, wrong card. Battlefield tactics. When this card, yeah. Just dig on her own deck here. In play. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, that's true. Hadn't thought of that. Oh well. Oh, nice. Nice draw. We'll go ahead and bring out the Razor Ordnance. Striking from the shadows. The Wraith launches a projectile at Citizen Truth. Throat jab, that's nice. Put down a shotgun. Expatriette holsters, noting that her allies were striking at citizens from the shadows. Expatriette holsters, or puts away the sniper rifle in favor of a tactical shotgun. Taking aim at Citizen Truth, she launches a shot. Yeah, that seems good. Jim adjusts his hat, pulls it low over his face, and pulls out a neurotoxin dart thrower. That's not going to go. None of this is going to go. So whatever. It doesn't appear to be working, he says, attempting to shoot Citizen Truth and missing. Well, that's just unfortunate. That's what that is. Yes, we will happily redirect that to Citizen Anvil, who won't take any damage, but... Well, there goes that. So we just gotta... Well, this is bad. Nothing's gonna take damage off of any of this. Alright. I need cards in hand. I need options. Okay, that's better. That's also better. Or at least reasonable. We will throat jab whoever can be throat jabbed. No one? Great. Okay, I guess we won't do that. Sorry, sometimes I use... like, I'll just play a card and see what happens. Because I don't feel like doing math. I'm on vacation. Who does math on vacation? Who's he? Is it... Alright. Gotta find a way to deal with Citizen's Truth and Anvil. They are irritating me at best. I could RPG... Well, get rid of that T-Rex. It's annoying me. Yeah. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Could be in for the long haul, folks. That's alright. Sit back, relax, enjoy the party. Donating a power would be really nice right here, although I don't know that that's a possibility. We do have a bounty. Oh, see, that would have been nice. You know, if Chrono-Ranger had gone before Expatriette, that would have been great, because we could have just attached this bounty to the T-Rex, but, you know, that didn't work. So, sure, we'll go ahead and do this. Maybe we can get rid of that. Yeah, these are not helpful in the slightest. Why won't this foolish dart thrower do any damage? Grumbles Jim. Pterodactyl Thief. Oh, great. And he heals back up. Yep, that happens. Come on. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. We'll do this. Sure. Come on. Can I do anything else? 2 and 2 and destroy the card. Do this. It's the bottom card of a deck. Put it into play or destroy it. Sure. We'll dig on Chrono-Ranger here. Equipment card and put it into play. If you search your deck, softly, yes. We will happily displace the armory. Search the deck. Actually, Temporal Grenade, not the worst. Danny Boy, not quite as useful as we'd like it to be. We'll do Temporal Grenade. Gotta get through some of this mess first, but might as well strike at the Pterodactyl Thief while we can. At least that's progressing our board state somewhat. What's this irritating flappy thing? Says Jim, taking a pot shot at the Pterodactyl. And that's going to be 0, 0, and 0. So we'll go ahead and do this. I don't know, but get it out of here, says Wraith quietly, so as not to disturb the goings-on around her. Alright, there's that one gone. Get this out of here. That's 2 down. Big turn for the heroes. Now we got to deal with Citizen Handful. Good gosh. Alright, incendiary rounds. Let's set him on fire. Come on. Yeah. We'll take that much of your health in one shot. Excuse me. Yep, liquid nitrogen rounds. Alright, alright. We've got the Masada. That's nice. There's no bounties in play right now, but let's put it into play anyway. I mean, yeah, let's do this. Because even though it's not going to deal any damage to stuff, I can't seem to hit anything, but I can still do some stuff. And Luminous Leadership needs to go away. That is a problem, so we will get rid of that. Now, I realize the Pterodactyl Thief is going to get an action here. Oh, man. Alright. Nope. Wait, my stuff! Ah, this stupid flappy thing. Although, you know, the Velociraptor pack attacking Citizen Anvil, that is not nothing. Unfortunately. Oh, wait. Rather take 2 than 3 to our team here, if given the option. That's just annoying, is what that is. Alright. One target 3, if it has 10 or more. Not ideal. Each target 1. No, overdo it. 3, 1, and 1. That's not helpful because Citizen Anvil is in play. Let's try Energy Burn. There we go. That'll get rid of Citizen Anvil. And then we can focus damage on Citizen Sweat. That should flip Citizen Dawn, which would be excellent. Bottom card of a deck. Or 2 and 2. Sure. Let's do some damage. Let's get aggressive. When we kill this... to player's hands. Okay, so it, I'm actually going to do this. Yeah. Because that will bring our cards back to us. Unfortunately, it means we need to get set up again, but that's not the worst. One target, 1. Any target, dealt damage. Okay, yeah, sure. Citizen Sweat, take that. Yeah. Happily deal another damage. And we'll do the same thing here. Oh, it's everything. Okay, well. Yeah. We'll happily do that. No. Yep, no. Yep, no. Yep, no. Yep. Happily. Okay. So K.N.Y.F.E kind of really did go rogue against her party here. Razor Ordnance back into play. seems strong. We'll go ahead and do this. And we're going to have to bring in some enemies because Citizen Dawn is going to flip-de-flip, which is irritating, but not the worst. Tactical shotgun coming out. Hey, Lou Dolphin's here. What's going on, buddy? You'll be, I think, rather pleased with this story tonight, Dolphin. This ties directly into... So, part 4 of this story, as it happens, is your stream from the other night. The Laser Riders. Little bit of business there. Kind of cool. Yeah, we'll, by any means, Citizen Dawn here. I know she's going to flip in a moment. But, you know, that's a thing. I will be honest, I do wish I could have been there for your stream the other night. Unfortunately, Thursday night is date night. So, oh yeah, hat first would have... Whoops. We'll do that. I'll go back and do that. That's fine. Here I was trying to talk to Dolphin and completely forgot to play the hat. Hat first, then by any means. Sorry. Because that would have been the right call. Thank you for the save, Selfaria. Oh, pff, the mint went away like 8 turns ago. When Jim was complaining about dinosaurs and not being able to hit anything. Yeah, everybody's going to take a bunch of damage off this. Owie. Yep. Citizen Dawn begins to glow with a yellow light. Oh, great. Well, so much for that. Overgrown lizards. Our heroes are blinded by the light as Citizen Sweat returns. So return with the dawn. End of the villain turn, shuffle the villain trash and reveal cards put it into play. So that's gonna that'll get our 3 back into play. So we just need to sort of shore up here, if at all possible. We're not gonna be able to do any damage just now, so I guess we'll start here. Blimey, that's bright. Oh no, she's Scottish, not English. Gah. Sorry. I guess we'll do this. Yep. Put the flak jacket in play. That seems like a very good move. Alright. Impromptu invention seems good. Okay. Yep. We'll grab the Razor Ordnance back. Put that into play. I don't see... Yeah, we'll go ahead and mark our targeting computer. Doesn't seem like any better option, but since we can't do any damage, we are just going to prevent damage instead. Like I said, we're shoring up. Ooh, another impromptu invention. Quite strong. We're just drawing all kinds of impromptu inventions here. SMG seems fine. And we'll go ahead and draw, or play, I'm sorry, play a card. It's going to be ammo, liquid nitro rounds going to the SMG. Tactical shotgun will be next turn. I know there's no bounties in play right now, but so we're going to do Neurotoxin Dart Thrower. I can talk. He's not going to play. He's not going to use a power. Actually, might have made sense to double draw there. Oh, there's bounty. Nice. Okay, Insula Primaris. More dinos? No, it's a volcanic eruption. Lovely. Well, if we still have to shore up this turn, we can try and mitigate that volcanic. Here comes another citizen, I hope. Citizen Spring. Yep. There we go. There's 2. There's 3. Okay. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. And so she will likely flip when start of a villain turn. So we can, of course, take one of these out. Everybody discards something. One of the overdo it. We've pretty much got what we need in hand, so I'm not going to worry about that. We've already got a submachine gun in play. That's really frustrating, but there you are. And apparently we're... Oh, yeah, because, yeah. All right. Do it again. Here we go. Yep, yep. Really didn't want to have to discard that, but... let's be honest, I don't want to discard anything. Who's going to I guess Chrono-Ranger can skip their turn? Yeah. I mean, Chrono-Ranger doesn't have a whole lot ready to go. And yes, it would be great to... who needs cards in a card game, you know? So yeah, no, she's not going to skip her turn. Not yet. Fortunately, 3 targets, 1 and 1. So let's do it. Cards, easy mode. Yeah. That seems fine. I feel like mitigating as long as. Okay, so now there's 3. Nope, she's done. Unless, yep, there's no environment cards. Fun fact. Yes, I like fun facts. Fun facts are fun. What do you got? Or unless you're saying fun fact that this is easy mode without. The dart thrower reduces damage even if you don't do damage. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get Chrono-Ranger to play a bounty here. Yeah, we can. Alright. Something. What do we not want to see? I guess Citizen, like, Sweat and Tears? Yeah, we're definitely playing that. I guess... Citizen Tears, destroy all. Let's do that. Let's bounty up that one. Sue the Dinosaur is the best to see on Twitter. Nice. It's the Fun Fact stream with us. We are going to impromptu invention here because drawing cards. We will utility. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, utility belt is just awesome. No, we're gonna do smoke bombs. Just put that in play. Again, we're shoring up. Combat stance. That's fine. Yep, that's totally fine. You think utility belt? I mean, because I was thinking, because we're not going to attack another thing here. I mean, I suppose we could attack Citizen Spring. That wouldn't be the worst. But the problem is, like, we need 3. I think this was the right play. For now. Utility belt is great, and I love that card, but I just think that for now, with the whole shoring up thing, oh. Well, okay, sure. She doesn't have any plays to make, so let's just let her do that. Jim, dead or alive? What do we want, dead or alive? What do we want, a Bon Jovi here? Let's go ahead and Bon Jovi up Citizen Dawn. I like the idea of gaining a health back every turn. That seems great. May not work, but we'll try it. Right? Reduce damage. Nothing's dealing damage. But I like the idea of, smacking Citizen Dawn and reducing her damage. Thank you, Selfaria. Appreciate that one. Alright, environment. What are you going to do for us? River of Lava. Okay. Lovely. Well, K.N.Y.F E doesn't have a choice. She's going to discard that. I get smoke bomb. Well, smoke bombs was good. I like the fact that we played some ammo. And bang goes that dart. This bloody dart thrower is still not working, says Jim as he throws it into a river of lava. Okay, Citizen Dawn is back to her normal side. We can hammer at her with whatever. Oh, actually, that's not the worst play, because it's fairly innocuous. But there's Citizen Summer. That's just ugly. Do that. Not ideal, but unfortunately, we're all discarding a bunch of cards again. Unpleasant. I think Wraith still has the... Yep, I was going to say she's still got stealth up and the flak jacket is still alive, so that's just fine. Alright, K.N.Y.F E has no cards in hand, so that's just bad. Let's see if we can... Sure. Actually, Jim probably would have been the right move there. But putting another flak jacket into play is not nothing. Okay, alright. Unfortunately, we gotta destroy Citizen Tears. But maybe we can one-shot her here? Come on, Wraith. Do your thing. Yes! Ha! Take that. Maybe. Maybe it has me playing a losing game. I don't know. We'll try it, though. Sure. The river of lava bubbles to the edges, and then suddenly freezes into an obsidian field. Yeah. Gotta get rid of that thing. It's so annoying. I mean, flak jacket could... Yeah. I'll do that. Yep, there's Citizen Truth again. What a jerk. So what does Channel the Eclipse do? Deals herself damage, but she plays an extra card. Alright, well, we don't have an RPG launcher, so not much we can do about that one. Sure. Getting rid of more stuff. Wait a minute. Did, no, okay. Oh, yeah. Of course. What a guy. Alright, so Wraith should be able to take out Citizen Truth. Trust Fund seems fine. Drawing cards. Now we have to discard 2. Stun Bolt. As much as I hate to say it, I think it might be... Well, I think it's actually Mega Computer. Because throwing knives can just whack a bunch of targets all at once. Yep, there's that. What I wouldn't give for an RPG launcher right about now. That would be awesome. Do you want to discard 2 cards? No. You're the only one who can. Yeah, let's go ahead and hollow points and see if we can clean up some of this mess. Ooh, pride. Okay, alright, alright. Jim, what do you got? He's going to do his job. I think that seems like a reasonable call for him. I mean, it'll kill Citizen Sweat, or we could use his power as well to kill Citizen Spring. Well, we'll start here. Knife. Sure. Wraith. No. No, wait. Yeah, we said we weren't going to discard that. We'll discard that instead. No. She likes that card. So a couple of card draws. Seems good. Well. Oh. Let's kill both of them. How's that sound? I wish we still had the hat. Hat would be good. Yeah. Take that. Kill on sight. Well, alright. Yes. That is why we drew cards in the first place. Man. Yeah, that's gone. This one... Yeah. It's just worse than the bounty. Gets rid of the obsidian field. Hopefully keeps us alive a little bit longer. Oh, okay. Well. Targeting computer's just not quite as good. Yep, Expatriette gets rid of the submachine gun. And these guys take 4 each. That's rude. I don't like that. I don't like rivers of lava. Okay, Citizen Autumn. Yeah. Oh. Oh, God. That's bad. She doesn't have a flak jacket in play anymore. I guess we'll just put knife to 10. This is okay. Trust me. For flavor purposes, this is actually perfectly fine. Ow. And she's got no cards in hand, so boo. Let's see. Chrono-Ranger often has some stuff that deals damage. Yes. That seems great. Alright. I'm going to put the utility belt out here to use 2 powers. So, Wraith digs into her utility belt. She retreats into the shadows and launches another shuriken, this time hoping that it impacts the leader of the Citizens of the Sun. Expatriette. Alright, well, I guess it's pride because shooting seems fine. It's 2 damage. She'll shoot at her mom. Because why not? Why not have her shoot at her mother? Okay, flak jacket. It is what it is. Foolish child, daring to appear before me again. This time, you will not get off so lightly. Good. Good one. This target leaves play, draw 3 cards, or destroy. Well, nothing's going to be going away. Well, maybe. I don't know. How much is the temporal grenade? It's 3 targets, 1. So it's really not that big a deal right now. But the temporal grenade is going to detonate because Return with the Dawn is driving me up a wall. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. Return with the Dawn. Yeah, that's... sorry. I'm sick of that card. It's annoying me. Tachyon's not in play. We're happy to discard cards. Bye-bye, River of Lava. Of course it is. Nothing happens yet. Nothing happens yet. All these targets. Just irritating. Yeah. I'll heal up. Jerkosauruses. Citizen Battery. Gross. Citizen Hammer. He was just hanging out for a while, wasn't he? How many of us does this kill? Well, Jim. And it puts everybody else to very, very low. Unfun, Citizen Dawn. Citizen Dawn basically might as well be the fun police. Increase melee damage dealt by her by 1. Oh. Well, okay. Does this work? Sure does. I don't know that this is, you know, ideal, but not letting them gain health seems good. Nothing says Mother's Day like 45 cold HP court. Whatever Cytosine just wrote, because I clearly can't talk. Alrighty. Well, it's the only card we got, so Flak Jacket it is. And here comes the shot. Yeah, alright. We're gonna lose some weaponry here, but... Come on, Chrono-Ranger, give me some good option. What is Knife holding? Oh, come on. Hey. One target, 2. That's not useful, like, at all. However, what else does she have here? See, if I had thought, I would have had Expatriette shoot the Pterodactyl Thief, Knife kill it, destroy channel the Eclipse. I mean, whatever. I guess that's where the card game has it over the digital game a little bit, is the fact that you can sort of read everything, and here we go. And there goes the pterodactyl thief, attacking literal everyone for deadsies. As the heroes are distracted by the attacking pterodactyls for the third time, Citizen Dawn's body begins to glow with the fire of the sun itself. Expatriette and Wraith shield their eyes as the room fills with light. "Knife, get out of the way!" shouts Jim Brooks with concern. Paige tries to move, but finds she is rooted to the spot. The metal of her boots is welded to the rock below with the intense heat of Citizen Dawn's eruption. The volcano begins to heave violently as Citizen Dawn explodes. Jim pulls a bandana over his mouth and nose, and Citizen Dawn's body detonates, hurling blasts of energy in all directions. K.N.Y.F.E attempts to shield herself with her energy beam, and is hurtled with furious speed through the wall of the volcano and out into space. She stops a few feet from an odd glowing thing, and a disembodied voice fills her ears. "So nice of you to join us, Miss Huntley. My name is Apostate. Every 30 years, I gather the most worthy riders together to face off in the Laser Riders competition. You must face each other and some of my friends, and me, of course, to claim the ultimate prize. I grant a single wish, whatever the winner asks for. To the losers, well, they'll just have to wait and see. Welcome to Laser Riders." Now, this story, of course, continues in the Laser Riders one-shot, and to see that story, you'll just have to check out Dolphin's Dive number 14, I believe, Dolphin? Is that correct? That was number 14 last week? Or your last stream? To see who, if any, of the Laser Riders reign supreme against Apostate. Also, bonus kudos to anybody who can come up with what Apostate's little discussion there was a reference to. So we have a few minutes here, not long enough to do my to do a full Laser Riders game, but certainly long enough to do, I don't know, maybe a Mad Bomber Blade fight. $15? Is it 15? Oh, right, because this is 15. Right, duh. I know why I wrote 14. Because a lot of my writing pieces are copy and paste. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a Mad Bomber Blade fight. Anybody got a hero in mind that they want to see? I could do Angry Paul, but I think I'd rather do a Mad Bomber Blade. Just because I like beating the snot out of MBB. Cytosine, if I were anywhere nearby you, I would play Laser Riders with you in a heartbeat. We had an absolute ball playing it today. So, anybody got a hero suggestion or a environment suggestion? Oh, that stinks. Yes, Skyscraper was actually a consideration for the main story today. Yeah, let's definitely throw her in. How about Guise? Guise is fun. Absolute... Termi-Nation Absolute Zero. Alright. I don't think I've ever played with him. Who else? Also need an environment suggestion. Darkwatch Mr. Fixer. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm down to play Darkwatch Mr. Fixer. Sounds good. Environments. What do we got? What's fun? Oh, you know what? You know what's flavorful? The Wagner Mars base. Unless I see something in the next few seconds. Alright, we're gonna go with it. Rock and roll. Bomber Blade. Oh, yeah, that's true. Alright. So, Skyscraper. Oop, there we go. Catch a Ride, Cortex Hyper Stimulator, Proportionist, and Thorathian Monolith. Termi-Nation Absolute Zero, just for those who don't know already, his power says Violence Shivers. Until the end of your next turn, increase damage dealt to and by him by 2. He's starting with Focused Apertures, Frostbound Drain, Modular Realignment, and Thermal Shockwave. Oh, excuse me. Dark Watch Mr. Fixer has Grease Gun, Abrasive Meditation, and Toolbox. And Guise has a brace of gimmicky character. I can do that too, and Retcon. Let's fire this nonsense off. Powered remote turret. Yeah, that's not staying in play. That's not... Oh, yep, that is staying in play. Thunder and lightning. Oh, noes. All right. I don't know about you. Well, what's the hyperstimulator got? Play this next to a target. Reduce first damage dealt by that target each turn by 1. End of its turn, target deals itself 1 lightning damage. That's pretty good. But I also quite... Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to play the Monolith. Make her big. Pardon my being Jeremy here for a moment. One of these days I'm going to do a whole stream as Guise. Oh, there, the sound is getting funny again. It took long enough. Could start Skyscraper normal for more cards. It's true. Didn't. Only if I make sure Sanvar is... Yeah. Sanvar would appreciate that. Yeah, that's not helpful. Sure. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that's actually better next turn. So Focused Apertures. I'll do this. Yep. Okay. Good draw. Good draw. All right, Mr. Fixer. What do you got? Yep. Let's destroy a hero, ongoing, or equipment. So that's that and that. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Well, let's just have Mr. Fixer get angry at a toolbox. I like that story. That sort of flavorful play. It's like, oh look, a toolbox. I hate this thing. And I hate you too, Baron Blade. So he's gonna kick the toolbox out of the room. Hey man, I was looking through that. That's not ideal. Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? I can get big too. Punch! Punch! That's awesome. The words "draw a card" make me very happy. Alright, Mars Base. What sort of weird shenanigans do you have for us today? Villainous weaponry. The wall comes alive and begins to attack the heroes. Yes, this was my plan all along. Heroes. Yeah, that's right. You fools! You have managed to prevent my damage, but no longer. So many things. Oh yeah, the redistributor doesn't get to come into play. Slash and Burn does. Rude. Ow. That's just painful is what that is. Alright. She's still huge. Yeah. We'll go ahead and link up this to Baron Blade. Seems like a good move. Pow! Pow! Yeah! Keep doing that! That looked awesome! Guise cheers on Skyscraper, and she looks at him funny. You're big. What was it I was going to do here? Is it Frostbound Raid? Sure. Seems like fun. Yeah. Seems like fun. Let's do it. Takes more damage himself than he deals to Baron Blade, but that's alright. Whatever. Ryan Frost is having fun today. Yeah, it's probably isothermic transducer, but, you know, whatever. Sorry, I'm in hyper aggressive mode today. Things and stuff. Non-hero targets can't deal damage. I don't really like that. That's not aggressive. That's not the worst. Yeah, I like the jack handle. Sounds like fun. Mr. Fixer picks up a jack handle and hurls it around the room. It arcs and impacts the villainous weaponry, as well as Baron Blade. Then he destroys it. Then it breaks in half and falls to the floor with a clatter. Lucky you packed another one, says Guise to Mr. Fixer, who glares at him from under his cowl. Sure. I don't know if he's actually going to get dealt damage or not, but sure. Draw a card. Drawing card. Guise the Barbarian. That's a nice card. Punchy, punchy, punchy. I smelled something. Wouldn't be the first time. All targets are... Lovely. I mean, I guess that's not the worst. Look, outside! What's that flashing thing? Yep, great, cool. Meteor Storm takes care of that, no problem. Skip. Yeah. Ha 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 ha, you can't deal damage. You're distracted by that big flashing thing outside. I mean, sure. Alright, transducer is what Selfaria says. I agree. I think that's a good move. But of course. Well, alright. Should we have Mr. Fixer pick up the other jack handle, or should we... Yeah, sure. Grease Monkey Fist. It was, but that's alright too. Psychic damage. That seems not right. Gritty Reboot is going to blow up anyway. Aha! Very nice. Again, Selfaria, the plays around on this stream are not necessarily the right plays. They're just fun and flavorful. Especially in these little event games that I'm doing. Fun, little, weird, flavorful plays. And we're going to play another Gritty Reboot based on the fact that it was useful to us in some way, shape, or form. Just one more thing for Mr. Fixer to blow up if it doesn't do anything, and it might. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals 2 damage. Destroy something or... No. Yeah, flip over. That's right. Lay down. Oh. Alright, well, we'll reset Absolute Zero. He's ailing anyway. Whatever. So far, I apologize. I'm making you squirm here. I don't intend to do that. I'm just fooling around. This is a fool around game. Oh gosh, sound really? And there it goes. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's toward the end of my stream, and now the sound goes out. Yay! Alright, we're gonna go to emergency evac. Make her smallish again. Everybody gains some health back. Yay! And then draw cards. Because we like to draw cards. Draw cards is our favorite thing to do. Best 3 words in the game. Draw a card. Coming soon to a something near you. Alright, focused apertures. Actually, is modular realignment just better? It's really not. I don't think. Sure. I mean, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting things off with a bang. Of course, Absolute Zero kicks it there, but at least he did a thing. Oh, I'm sorry, Cytosine. Feel better, man. That's not useful. Pipe wrench is. Yeah. Wait, dealt by. Yes. Mr. Fixer picks up a pipe wrench and throws that at Baron Blade. Since when do pipe wrenches deal psychic damage? Thanks, guys. Aloud. Alright. Is Guise the Barbarian worth playing? Because that's a fun card. Yeah, sure. It's total beefcake. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, we'll total beefcake it. And you know, we'll do both. Why not? Sounds like fun. Blunt force cranial trauma is just psychic. Yes, nice logic gate. I like that. Thanks, man. Guess if you, yeah. One player may discard 1 card. Sure. Mr. Fixer has a bunch of cards. Bunch of duplicates. Sounds good. Oxygen Lake. Bye-bye. Alright. That'll happen. Yep. That's a thing. Okay. Links. Links are good. Reduce damage dealt to... dealt by the target. Wait a minute. What does this say? Reduce damage dealt by that target to hero targets. Next to an environment target. I can read cards. Not the worst. Not the best. What do we got on Tiny here? Tiny just puts a bunch of links in. Sure. We'll go Tiny. You ready, Arrow Guy? Yes. And that will get Guise the Barbarian going. I don't really want to do up to 2 link cards though. So we'll do that. Twitch chat, totally Twitch chat tachyon. Wow, that's really hard to say. Like obnoxiously hard to say. Love it though. So good. That does nothing, so. Yep. I'll gladly get that one back and draw that card. Ryan Frost has now encased himself in a thing. Someone can play a card. I like that. Skyscraper. What do you got? Didn't you pick up this thing? Yeah. Yeah. We'll play that next to Baron Blade. Seems like a great move. Hey, do that thing again. Charge. Right? Charge seems good. Yep. And we'll continue bashing him over the head, making him think he's taking psychic damage. Yep. Until the beginning of your next turn, whenever a hero would use a power attack on me. Nice! That's awesome. See this little stuffed thing? Gritty reboot. Sure. Let's do it. We're gonna draw a card. Yeah, I'm that guy. You know, casually. Total beefcake. Discard a card. End of every hero turn. Discard a card. Deal some damage. Okay. Alright, alright. So it takes away some of our DR, which is not ideal. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. It's not ideal, but there you are. So everybody takes 4. Really not the worst. Or 5, sorry. Because villainous weaponry is a thing. But he gets to deal himself 2 damage, which is always nice. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't have anything to make it bigger, so I guess we'll linking incursion. And either into play or into hand. Do that. And we'll put that in play. Put that next to Baron Blade. Get him all the Cortex Hyperstimulators. Just attach a bunch of stuff to his head. We're not going to do that. But we are going to dig through the trash, see if he's got any. Yep, he sure does. She sure does. In-cap art is Tachyon staying up too late on the computer while Dana taps her foot impatiently behind her. Yes. Yes, my fiance is in the other room. I believe talking to her mother while I finish up this stream. Play a card, sure. Mr. Fixer. Grease gun? Oh, wait a minute. Charge. That seems like a good move. Come on, turn the page. Thank you. Alright, Jack Handle would fly around the roam. That's not, I don't care about that card. I don't care about that card. There we go. Meditation. We'll find a style. Trash. In play. Grease Monkey Fist is back. More psychic damage. Psychic. Sure. So what do you say, guys? Do we let Guise kill him, or do we let him kill himself? I think we let Guise kill him, because... But am I doing this right? Yeah, we'll just total beefcake and kill him. Come on. There we go. And we will finish by drawing a card, because drawing a card is clearly the best. Oh, wait. Whatever. Total beefcake doesn't do it. That was Guise the Barbarian that I was thinking of. Oops. So we let him kill himself. Bring him to 1 and then let him kill himself. Seems fair. Ooh, we let him mega kill himself. Thank you, villainous weaponry. He's going to do us a bunch of damage first. Ah, there it is. There's Total Beefcake. Killing him soundly. We win. Good day, sir. Anywho, I really hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Tales from the Archive on Handelabra Games. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our channel on social media and in person. You can follow Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as Handelabra Games on Twitch. If you want to see more content from me, including the Adjacent Text podcast and the occasional sketch comedy video, facebook.com/Another Letdown is the place to be for that. If you have story submissions for me to tackle or just want to say hi, hit me up on Twitter. My name is @DENONCZD. I also do live streams of other games from time to time on my team's channel, twitch.tv/Another Letdown. Sentinels: The Multiverse. It's currently available for iOS, Android, and PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And as always, in good old-fashioned cardboard and ink. You can get the game and more information at sentinelsdigital.com. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I will see you next Sunday.